Once upon a time, in a bustling city, a young boy stepped out of a black limousine, flanked by two bodyguards. Although he wore a perfectly tailored suit, his face betrayed his youth. This boy was none other than Barron Trump, the son of the famous billionaire and former president of the United States. As he walked down the street, a tired and unhappy homeless man timidly looked up at him. In a desperate moment, he dared to ask, "Sir, could you spare me $1?" Barron stopped dead in his tracks. His guards exchanged worried glances, ready to intervene, but young Trump signaled for them to stay back. He observed the man intensely, as if searching for the secrets of his soul. "Why $1?" Barron asked, his calm voice revealing genuine interest. The homeless man, taken aback by the question, stammered, "Just for a coffee and maybe a little bread. I haven't eaten since yesterday." Silence fell as the rain continued to pour, yet Barron seemed indifferent to the droplets rolling down his face. After a moment of contemplation, he pulled out a bill from his pocket. Not $1, but a $100 bill. However, before handing it to the man, he posed another question. "How did you end up here?" The man, initially hesitant, was drawn in by the depth of Barron's gaze. He recounted his tragic story. A promising career shattered by a series of misfortunes, a devastating divorce, the loss of his home, and finally the streets. Barron listened attentively, never interrupting. When the story concluded, Barron finally extended the $100 bill. But that wasn't all. "Come with me," he said in a tone that was both firm and warm. The man, incredulous, hesitated. "Why would you do this?" Barron smiled slightly. "You need help, and I have the means to assist you, but only if you're willing to change your life." Without fully understanding, the man followed Barron to a nearby bookstore. There, Barron bought a notebook and a pen. He handed them to the homeless man and explained, "Here's what we're going to do. For 1 week, you will write every day about how you feel, what you hope for, and what you regret. Come back to see me afterward, and I will help you go further." The man agreed, though skeptically. However, as the days passed, he found himself writing with a passion he had forgotten. His thoughts, buried dreams, and aspirations resurfaced. A week later, true to his promise, Barron met with the man again. Together, they discussed what he had written. Barron contacted organizations, found him temporary housing, and helped him land a job. A year later, this former homeless man had become the manager of a small cafe downtown, the very place where he once begged. He cherished the notebook given by Barron as a symbol of that day when a simple, "Could you spare me $1?" changed the course of his life. Barron and Vincent, as he was now called, had become friends. One day, while working at the cafe, Vincent noticed an elderly woman who appeared distressed, desperately rummaging through her purse at the counter. Her hands trembled, and her eyes searched for a solution. "Excuse me, ma'am, is everything all right?" he asked gently. The woman, embarrassed, confessed that she had forgotten her wallet and had no money to pay for her meal. Without hesitation, Vincent pulled out the few bills he had earned that day and paid her bill. The woman, moved to tears, insisted on knowing his name, but Vincent simply replied, "It's what you do when someone needs a helping hand. Have a lovely day." A few days later, as he was closing the cafe, a black limousine pulled up in front of the window. Vincent felt his heart race. Was it Barron come to visit him? But when he saw an elegant woman step out of the vehicle, he was surprised. It was the lady he had helped at the cafe. She approached him, accompanied by a man in a suit. "Vincent, I wanted to thank you again for your generosity. You not only helped me that day, but you reminded me that there is still goodness in this world." The man in the suit, who turned out to be her son, handed Vincent a business card. "My mother told me about you. We own a bakery chain, and I'm looking for a manager for our new branch. I think you'd be perfect for the role." Vincent was stunned. His voice trembled as he replied, "Me, a manager? But I'm not sure I'm qualified for that." The woman smiled kindly. "Vincent, your humanity and honesty are qualities that can't be found on a resume. We believe you have what it takes." Meanwhile, Barron had not forgotten Vincent. He continued to observe societal inequalities with a critical eye. Inspired by his experience with Vincent, he decided to launch a philanthropic initiative, an organization called $1 Change, with the mission of helping thousands of homeless individuals regain their dignity and place in society. One day, Barron received an unexpected call. It was Vincent. "Barron, I wanted to thank you again. Because of you, my life took an incredible turn. But now I'd like to propose something to you." Barron, curious, listened attentively. Vincent explained that he wanted to actively participate in $1 Change and share his story in awareness campaigns to inspire others. At a grand gala organized for the association, Vincent took the stage to testify. His voice trembled slightly at first, but he quickly found his confidence. "A year ago, I was a broken man, alone on the streets of the city. All I asked for was $1. But this young man standing here gave me much more than a bill. He gave me hope. Today, I am here to say that we can all make a difference. Sometimes a simple gesture can transform a life." The room erupted in applause. Barron, sitting in the front row, felt immense pride. But more than that, he felt inspired by the idea that every individual, regardless of their position, could be a catalyst for change. A few months after the gala, Vincent and Barron worked together to develop a campaign that traveled the country. Each city visited hosted testimonials from people helped by the $1 Change initiative, and Vincent quickly became one of the project's emblematic faces. One day, during a visit to a small town, Vincent spotted a man sitting in a dark alley, lost in thought. He recognized himself in that tired, disillusioned face. Without hesitation, he sat down beside him. "What's your name?" Vincent asked gently. The man hesitated before responding. "My name is Jason." Vincent smiled. "Jason, a year ago, I was exactly where you are now. Today, I'm here to tell you that everything can change. I'm going to help you, just like someone helped me." Jason, tears in his eyes, accepted the help with palpable gratitude. Back in the limousine, Barron observed Vincent in silence. "You know what, Vincent? You are much more than a symbol. You are the living proof that kindness can transform everything." Vincent replied with a sincere smile. "And it all started with $1. So, what do you think of this inspiring story? Do you believe that a simple gesture as small as $1 can truly change a life? Have you ever experienced or witnessed an act of kindness that had a profound impact? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. We would love to read them. If this story touched you, subscribe to our channel to discover more captivating and inspiring tales. Don't forget to activate the notification bell so you won't miss anything. Thank you for being part of this beautiful journey with us.